Ah, yes. The air is feeling crisp. The boy is screaming in the background. I can already tell that the air has become a bit less boiled. And there might be a ghost around every corner, seeing as of my cat is haunted at the moment. He will not stop the screaming. He refuses. If you hear him, he's still screaming. He's got the ghoul inside of him. He's attacking my chair. I hope he calms down soon, so we'll see, but welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. It's time for one of my favorite games now. Now, last year, I played this, and I had a really good time. I really enjoyed it. I thought I was going to play it, move on. But after beating the game, after having beaten it, I unlocked New Game Plus. Now, I have no problems with New Game Plus. I think New Game Plus is really cool, I just usually don't have time for it. However, I hope it doesn't disappoint me, but they made it sound like New Game Plus was like at least a significantly different experience. So welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary, and we're playing the Dead Space remake again, because apparently New Game Plus might have added some stuff. Might have added a lot of stuff. I don't know what's new about it. I haven't played it yet, and it was one of the things that I was like, maybe I'll do that next year. Maybe I'll do New Game Plus next year, and it's next year. So I thought I would go ahead and do it. I have no idea. This is new to me. It's a year old and it's new to me. So, if you know what happens to New Game Plus, please do not tell me. I would like to find it out myself. Oh boy. I was noticing a little bit of, still a little bit. I think overall it's running better than it did last time. Deals more damage, takes much less damage. Oh no. We want it on hard. We want it on hard. I'm a seasoned Dead Spacer. I'm a seasoned Dead Spacer. I think I can do hard. I think I did hard the first time too, actually. And honestly, I did pretty well. I think there was a couple spots where I got close. There's a couple spots where it got close, but I feel like I did pretty well. Ah, yes. This shit again. This is good. This is timely. We will be doing artwork later, so,
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you.
You know, I always found it interesting that they made
Sorry about
Nicole
everything.
look older
I just wish I
in
could
the
talk to
remake.
someone.
I guess we didn't know how old they were. I always thought they were like
Here.
20-somethings, I guess.
Believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
Break it. Break it.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah.
I could see his face immediately already.
5 minutes out, you still got that thing on repeat. Guess you really miss her.
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls? That's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
You know,
Warned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
here we go. Wait a second. You messed with my controller. You messed with my controller, game. I did have to reinstall it, but I didn't think it would mess with anything. Hold on. Hold on. Invert my y-axis, please. What the hell are you doing?
Nice clean re-entry.
What are you doing? I play the cursed way.
Maybe just 7.
Oh, I'll probably turn it down a little bit too. Apparently it reset all my settings. Yay. I mean, yeah, it definitely reset all my settings. Well, bad game. I can't set it to 69.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now, where is she?
I'm excited for the game I'll be running on Friday because I feel like I've done a lot of work to get to do as much research as I could.
Biggest planet cracker
I'm
in
not
the class.
perfect. I'm just one person,
looks like they
you
already
know,
popped
as
the
a author.
This is so dark.
So, but I feel like I've done a good job of really doing my research on a lot more than I ever would, even given the game's
Just be careful on the approach.
even my
I'm not
work
taking
on the
any
game
chances.
previously, because a lot of my work on the game previously had science fiction
Chances, huh?
as
Is that why you
more
were digging into
like
my personnel files before we left?
exploring the Silent Hill element, and not so much as the science fiction element. And this time around, I've really gone and tried to
If you want to work in the big,
make this setting as crunchy as possible.
Sir, we're inhaling range. USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress.
It's us.
Come in, Ishimura.
Okay, this will be important actually for me.
Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
You can speak.
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time.
Man, I do have to give this remake
Yeah.
props. The facial animations in it look fantastic. And hey, my facial animations look fantastic this time around too. It turns out my 2060 was not good enough to run this game and all the things I was trying to do. Getting that GPU upgrade really helped.
We're on course.
Daniel,
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Maybe.
Shit, coming in too hot. It's gonna
Maybe.
smash us into the
I
hull.
say as that
Aim
happens.
that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light.
Hey, it's running better. Boy,
everyone okay?
boy. Oh boy, why is that happening? Oh boy, now it's happening in reverse.
You alright?
Hold on, let me see if I can do something. That'll help.
Shit, but better than a broken neck, or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers
See, this
and
is one of the things I'm looking forward to.
singularity course of mess.
I'm looking forward to Mothership. Mothership has an entire roll table for like ship damage that I'm definitely going to use. Because I don't, my players aren't going to be like going through space all that often. They're just going to be. They will have a space boat though. They will have to deal with the space boat, hopefully.
Stand clear.
Crap, we came down hard.
Not a great start to our
What's
repair.
funny is, I was really excited for this game, and I think it is really, really good in the first half. But it does remind me that the fact that there isn't a 3D survival horror Metroidvania really does astound me. And like something like this totally could exist. I feel like
Especially on CC.
even as far as like Signalis and stuff, Signalis is still pretty linear. Like there's not really a game that gets as close as the Dead Space remake has, as far as I'm concerned, of kind of bridging the gap between Metroid, Metroidvania, and Link to the Past. And I think a survival horror game with that kind of like sprawling open-endedness to like try to work your way through an entire map would be great. And they almost did it with this one. I feel like they almost did it with the remake. Just didn't quite get there. Boy, I love how it's like, oh, I got a better system. Maybe it'll work better. And I'm like, still having a moment. Let's try performance. There's This is what I get for trusting that my computer would be
sync
good
your
enough.
rig.
Which makes me wonder now. I don't know what the bot. What? This is. Oh, okay. So this is something I need to figure out. I might need to do between streams. I was like, it'll be fine. I didn't remember this. There's no frame cap? I really need there to be a frame cap. And I don't think there is a way to add a frame cap to this game, and it really needs one.
Come sync
If I
your rig.
remember correctly, it does not have one, which is pretty bad. What do you want? Oh no, we're good. Yeah, that's me. Guys, I'm gonna be disappointed if the next room isn't something new. They told me New Game Plus, there's gonna be new stuff. They told me there's gonna be new stuff, so if the next room has exactly what I expect to have in it, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
It looks good though. God, this game still looks really good. They really did knock it out of the park, I feel like, with the remake. I do really like it. Again, I think that it kind of falls short of truly realizing a Metroidvania kind of like sprawling, but it comes so close to it. It comes oh so close to it.
Security detail. Where's
Oh
anybody?
god, I might have to read everything again.
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake.
Well, might as well in case there's something new. Or if you didn't see the first season.
Around.
Disclaimer, this article is sponsored by CEC's print and publishing division. It may not represent the views of Amazing Universe magazine. Imagine a world where basic resources like fuel, ore, metals, and ice are hard to come by. Imagine if humanity's needs were entirely dependent on the nearly extinct resources of Earth and the dwindling supplies of the colonies. Older readers don't need to imagine such a world. You lived it less than a century ago.
You reroute power to the
Looking to the stars for additional resources was nothing new, but at the time, the only stock point-capable ships were small vessels that could barely keep up with the demand. Enter the Ishimura. Named after the celebrated astrophysicist and inventor of the stock point drive, Hideki Ishimura, the USG Ishimura was the first of the massive Planet Cracker ships. Built in 2446, she has enjoyed a long and storied career. The Ishimura was the first vessel of her size to utilize the shock point drive for large-scale commercial deep space expeditions. At her inception, the Ishimura was hailed... I'm reading. I feel like he did that the first time, too. I can't believe he'd be so rude to do it twice. At her inception, the Ishimura was hailed as the savior of the colonies. She was created to mine and process asteroids and even small moons with remarkable efficiency. She was also the first ship capable of pioneering scan and catch techniques for harvesting mineral-rich asteroids. That is so distracting. Utilizing huge gravity tethers, the Ishimura could lock onto asteroids and pull them inside the ship's massive collection bays for quick and efficient smelting. At 62 years old, the Ishimura is still in remarkable shape. Her equipment has been upgraded over the years, and many of her interior spaces have been retrofitted to take advantage of the current technological advances. Despite so many years of service, she remains the pride of the CEC fleet, and is still the company's largest planet cracker. Whenever a vital deep space mining project requires skill, experience, and dedication, the Ishimura is ready to answer the call. It's ships like the Ishimura and the dedication of the men and women who crew her that built the Concordance Extraction Corporation into the trusted, dependable resource provider it is today. I'm gonna have to read all those again, aren't I? Well, I don't have to. I'm going to read all those again, aren't I? I don't remember which ones I read, and there might be new ones. So, sorry guys. You're gonna get a lot of probably repeat reading. Get through the door. God, I remember these frame drops happening too. I don't think there's anything I could do about it. Why did they not have a limit frame rate? That's what bugs me.
Oh, God.
The fact that you can't do a frame cap is so boggling.
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the
Hello.
issues are red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Feel free to join the Discord. Exclamation Discord to join, Mr. Willamon, if that's your real name.
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Oh no. Not again.
No, the quarantine systems are all fine.
I definitely plan. So my game is the game I'm gonna run. The mommy ship I'm gonna run on Friday is still gonna be very Dead Space inspired in mainly the creature design and the environment design, but it's gonna not have anything like this actually. My intent is not to make red shirt deaths. My goal is to make the first death of my campaign be as, oh jeez, I'm not on the classic controls. I'll do that when I get downstairs. Oh boy, the frame rate. Yeah. Yeah, my goal is not to have anything like this. My goal is to have it be a little bit more naturalistic. I don't want to just scream in my players' faces. This is the one thing that, as much as I love Dead Space, I agree with most critics. The screaming in the face is a bit obnoxious. Aw, man. I'm already all gross and yucky on the outside. Okay, first off, I gotta use the classic controls. Why would I use this shit? Probably want to use Dead Space 1's control. Yeah, L1, R1. Interact. Reload. Basis pack and med pack. I remembered this breaking things, though. I do remember it breaking things, so I gotta be careful. Oh, still can't stop yet. I need to get my gun. Remember sobs. I don't remember hearing anyone crying. You know, Isaac, you might want to get on whoever's crying right now. They might need your help. Yeah, I remember it breaking something specific. Maybe it was the map? Okay, I kept all that. That's good. This'll also be nice. Look at all them upgrades. Be able to experiment a little bit too. I think somebody needs help. Oh, I don't think I can help them. I don't think I... Oh, I don't have that yet. I don't have that yet. I can't use that. I can't stasis him yet. Ooh, that was a fun effect. Can't use my stasis yet. That's the thing, is like, I definitely want to... My creature design has more of the intent of being, like, uncanny. Like, they're not going to be really screaming, or at least I hope not. They might, like, let out a scream every now and then, but it's going to be more like Alien. I want them to be more imposing. I want them to be more, like haunting, essentially.
Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
They're everywhere. Shin, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do.
I also am going to work on a lot more build-up. My intent with the Mothership game is to be able to build up a little bit more tension before
They're
something
the
like this
crew?
even happens.
How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
That said,
The tram system
I
is
can't
locked.
lie. I mean,
Everything's locked down
Necromorphs
because of
are
the quarantine.
goddamn inspiring. They're a terrifying design.
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's
I like the
gridlocked
detail of being able to
system.
see them through the
And
glass.
the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay.
Yeah,
But it's all
I know
on
what to
Isaac's side
do.
of quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
I know what to do.
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's the doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
I'm sure she's fine. Nothing ever bad happens to somebody who says that I'm sure they're fine. Guys, I'm going to actually, if I ever have a character say I'm sure they're fine, I don't want it to be foreshadowing that they've had something completely awful happen to them. And if I do that, then I'm weak. Then I'm weak. And I failed. It's not the kind of shit I like to do. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. Oh, I did play... Okay, so I did play it all the way through hard. Here we go. Guys, this is gonna be easy, though. This is New Game Plus. I got all my shit. This is New Game Plus. It'll be a piece of cake. It'll be a piece of cake. What? 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 Calm down. Uh-oh. Boy. I do vaguely remember something like that happening, but at least it's not fucking with my head as much. The boy is upset. I don't even know what he's so upset for. Let's see. This way is to tram repair, and then this way is to the other one. Always gotta go the wrong way first. I always remember doing this first for some reason. I don't know why. I'm also not going to tell, like, I'm not going to tell my players shit. I'm not going to tell my players, like, how to deal with the creatures. I want them to figure out the way that they want to deal with the creatures. I'll give, hopefully tells and stuff. But I'm not going to be like, this is what you do to kill the creatures. No, I'm going to make it about... There we go. Yeah, I can only have one on. I'm not going to point it out to them or anything, and I'm not going to do anything like this. Okay, never mind. They punked me. I really thought he would pop out. Did I somehow miss this room? Just trying to startle me. You calm down? Because I like being more ambient with that kind of stuff. Like, I'm gonna make them be like, hey, you hear some weird sounds, but you don't know what they are. And not just have it be like you hear somebody screaming through the walls or something. I'm more of a fan of making it much more juicy, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like illustrating out, like, what something is scary. I like leaving it to the players to be able to be like, hey, you hear... I even have some descriptions in mind of, like, okay, so this, you know, you think this is what it could be in the walls or anything before they have a better idea of what they're dealing with, is what I would like to go for.
Don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart.
I also want this kind of stuff to be a conversation that the players can have of, like, okay, so what do we think works and doesn't work against them? And I do want to, so... Oh yeah, I don't have the Kinesis module yet, so I can't really do that. Can't do that! Hello. How fast you were. Boop. No. Shooting explosive barrels is actually a skill I've been trying to get better at. I feel like it's not so much that I ignore explosive barrels, I just forget about them. I get a little bit of what's the term I'm looking for? Vision, narrow vision. I get a little bit of Hi, bud. I get a little bit of I can't think of the word. It's not even a complicated word. I'm just trying to think of the word that when you can't see beyond something and you focus in on something you hyper focus on something. Why can't I think of what that term is? Shit. It's going to hurt my brain. I should know the word. I really should know the word. I can't think of it at all. It's hurting my brain. It's the thing. Tunnel vision. Jesus! I get tunnel vision sometimes when it comes to certain things, just because I'm, like, really focused on, like, what's in front of me. And I'll admit, that tunnel vision does kind of shoot me in the foot sometimes. The big thing about the tunnel vision that I usually run into that is really, really bad is, like, I find that I get tunnel vision to try to deal with a problem but not think about, like, my spatial awareness of things like my positioning. I am super bad about that. I am super bad about not considering my positioning in a situation. And I just am, like, focused on dealing with the problem, not focused on trying to evade or avoid. I very much want to hold my ground a lot in a game. Like, that's, like, my go-to response in almost every game is to hold my ground. Which isn't always a good thing. Which is probably why it actually took me a while in a lot of survival horror games to get used to them, because I feel... Yes? Oh, I guess he's just... Oh no, that's not a guy. I guess that's just not a guy. I thought it was. It's a dead guy. It's a dead guy. Okay, now one of these is alive. Yeah. It's too easy. Too easy. You aim for the legs and you aim for the arms. Now, I don't think that one's alive. Now, I don't think this one's alive. Yeah, something just had a vibe. Had a vibe about it. You don't need to tell me. I already know. Here we go. USG Ishimura, Aerospace Engineering Department, Shuttle Repairs Invoice, Mission Day 2, Faulty 4 Gyro, Vessel USG-ish 503, replaced, now functional, Mission Day 3, Faulty 40 Scope, Vessel USG-ish 501, still in repair, Mission Day 4, damaged landing repulsors, Vessel USG-ish 505, complete replacement, now functional, damaged 4 and left 4 viewpoints of the Vessel USG-ish 504. This is actually good to note. I might, like, this might be something while we're playing for me to keep a note of, because I love audio logs, and that's probably due in part to Dead Space as well. Dead Space has a bunch of audio like text logs and audio logs. I've always loved reading text logs and things, so I want to implement that in the Mommy Ship game. And I think one of the things that I want to make a note of, and hi Scudo, one of the things I want to make a note of. Hey, this is run 2. This is the New Game Plus 2. So, allegedly there's new shit. I'm excited to find it, but right now we're talking about something that I might make a note of different kinds of, like, different kind of notes that my players can find, or different kinds of, like bits and pieces. And this is one. Maybe I don't make a note that lists all the different kind of damage, at least not at the moment, but maybe I say they pick up a note and it seems to be a list of, like, damage that has happened on a vessel that's come back, to kind of, like, flesh out the, like, condition of the world. Because very much my Mommy Ship setting is very similar to Alien and Dead Space and Signalis, in that the setting is kind of fucked. It's very much leaning on the whole, like, corporate government restrictiveness of the setting. And this is the remake, yes. Complete replacement, now functional. Damaged 4 and left 4 viewpoints. Vessel USG Ishimura 504, replaced, now functional. Mission Day 5. Damaged booster collar. Vessel USG-ish 505. Repaired, now functional. Engineer's notes, Jay White. Second engineer at Maintenance Bay. Yeah. This Dead Space, though, to kind of like... Oh, yeah. Man, that was with the lights on. The original Dead Space 2 was one of my favorite games growing up. Like, I loved playing Dead Space 2. And I love the Dead Space remaster because I think it takes the best of Dead Space 2 and the best of Dead Space 1 and makes a game out of it. And I like that, actually, a lot. And does a couple of things that, on my first playthrough, led me to hope that this would be more of a thing. It led me to hope that there would be more of this in the game, but it didn't quite do it. It kind of falls off in the second half of the game, but there's, I guess, only so much you can do with the limited space, which is fair. The first half of the game really plays like a Metroidvania. Like, it's a much more, like, exploration, like, kind of manipulating your, like, environment pathing and, like, deciding which directions to go rather than just playing through the game straight, which the first and second game are very linear games. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with them being linear games. They just are. They just are. Dead Space 1 is great, though I find it a little bit clunky compared to Dead Space 2, and I like Dead Space's... I actually like Dead Space 2's writing a little bit more. Even though Dead Space 2 is more of an action game in comparison to the first game. I like what they do with Isaac. So the fact that they flesh out Isaac's character in this remake in such a way, and to have the actor come closer. Oh, come on. Oh, that's bad. Come closer, please. Faster. Faster. One more somewhere. Don't know where. Oh, I see him. Oh, come on. I'm gonna say. Ah, fuck! Fucking bastard. Oh, shit! You're... What the hell? Die! Okay. Okay. Jesus. Chunky boy. Chunky boy. Don't know what his deal was. Not expecting him to be that hard to kill. It also helps that Resident Evil, Dead Space 2 leans more into the Resident Evil 4 feeling of the game action-wise. And I do think its serious writing is good. I've always liked the way that they presented Isaac's character. And it's not because his name is Isaac. I promise.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
I'm halfway done. Found a data board. Just gotta move the tram.
Okay, Daniel, watch that door.
Oh, and a text log. I don't think this was here before. This might be new. To M. Smith, from J. Wright. Poker night. Keep this off the rig line in case Benson's listening. You in for poker night? Or are you going to let Caitlin keep walking around with your credits? JFW. From M. Smith. I'm in, but you cannot invite Pavey this time. I know he's still blaming himself for Sarkozy's accident and everything, but no one wants to hear about anyone's fucking nightmares. Especially that one where he saw Sarkozy up and walking around with half his head missing. Don't give me shit about it. Serious, it's messing with me. Last night I had one of those dreams where you wake up, you know? But my dad was sitting next to my bed, talking to me. Felt so real I kept seeing him out of the corner of my eye all day. And trust me, that's one son of a bitch who needs to stay dead. Myth. And I do like this stuff. Like this is the kind of stuff that I'll be working into my setting too. I have plans on how to handle it. That is a little bit. Ooh, well, sure. Let's see. This is pretty much practically max upgraded. Did I max upgrade the flamethrower? I did. I remember the flamethrower actually being quite good. Let's see. What could I work on next? What should I work on next? I actually max upgraded the contact beam. Did I not get the... I was about to say, did I not get the line gun? Oh, I never got the upgrade. I never got the third upgrade for the line gun either. Interesting. Well, I might as well max this out. It's got some caps, a reload speed, that, and that. I even upgrade the suit more. Air. Actually, air matters a little bit more in this. I remembered air actually, they made air matter, which was good because air didn't used to matter. Okay. Say hello to New Game Plus. I've got all the upgrades. I did interesting. I can't interact with this at all. What the fuck? I didn't realize they added the blue plates. I really didn't. Didn't realize they added the frogs from MGS. Oh no. What will I do? I don't think I took damage, by the way. I don't think I took damage in that first encounter. Even though he's right there. I don't know what made him so hard to kill, though. God. He would not go down. Roar. Knew it. I knew it. Back to the barge hall. Back to the barge hall. I've always done it this way, but I feel like the way they give you the objectives, I think they expect you to go the other way. Or they certainly do guide you the other direction. It's that easy, folks. That's something that I really want to make a point with my playthrough is I love this game, but I have come to learn and accept that the Necromorphs are not the most difficult enemies, actually. After a while. They're not too bad. They are not too bad. He says as they're probably gonna get their ass kicked later on. I remembered actually a couple of spots in the remake that... What are you doing up there, buddy? That's not safe. I need level 1 access, and I don't have that yet. Wait, was there not a box over here? No, I was seeing the light on the ground. God damn it. But allegedly there's some new enemy designs. Allegedly. I'm curious what they're gonna do. I don't remember it being so yucked out. That was funny. Oh, I did hit it. Feel like I hit it. But I do love the design of the inside of the Ishimura, and this is the kind of stuff I'd be, like, thinking about and considering, is how cramped the space is. I've always liked how claustrophobic they make the inside of the Ishimura. And this remake does a good job of making it much more winding. They give you way more options, and that's something that I want to try to implement in my own game, is make it much more Metroidvania exploration. I like me a good Metroidvania exploration. It's one of the things that this game it's the one thing that I feel like. Also, like the original the only one that I've seen successfully do it when I really think about it is the original Resident Evil. If I think about the original Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil in a lot of ways is level design built a lot more like a kind of sprawling Metroidvania. You need to try to figure out how to utilize things that you find to navigate the environment as you like sprawl out of it. Like, I think Resident Evil actually has done a better job of that pre-Resident Evil 4, though I haven't played. I need to play the Resident Evil 4 remake really badly. I really want to play it. I haven't played it yet. But the original Resident Evil, or not original, the Resident Evil remake is spectacular. Resident Evil 1 remake, the one that they made for GameCube, is phenomenal. I love that game. And then the Resident Evil 2 remake as well is very, very good at it. I feel like they do a good job of making you have to think about how you, because it comes with the added, necessity of having to plan out your routes, right? Like you have to actually engage with the level design in a way to be like, okay, so I know that there's probably someone here, so I have to figure out how to maneuver around it. And that's something I think I need to make a note of. I need to make a note of for my game, is something I want my players to be considering, is being willing to be like, okay, we know that it's dangerous here, we might want to move around this direction instead.
The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling? Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader? No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know? I know.
Seriously already have 60 ammo. Don't worry, I'll be going through that shit. I know later on you start really going through the ammo. But I pro strats early on to save up as much ammo as I can. I do think they upped the difficulty a little bit, to be able to not just make it a breeze. I just have to remember that the first part of this game is not very hard. The first few chapters of this game are not that hard. They really aren't. No diss. I think this... What's funny is I remembered this game being really hard as a kid. Like, I remember this game being scary because you could die really easily. But I think that's what I ultimately like about it, from a difficulty standpoint, is that the creatures are incredibly lethal. They're incredibly, incredibly lethal if you let them get close, but they're not too difficult to manage, so you have to manage them as a group, rather than the other way around. So I never got... Oh, I see. Yeah. You didn't like that I did that. Do my secret strat. Especially here, because I've got free stasis. Especially here, because I got free stasis. Do my secret strat. Hello! Man. I will give them credit. They sneak up on you sometimes. They still sneak up on you sometimes.
Right loader claw engaged. Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
They actually got me with that one. Dang, they actually got me with that one. Okay, some of these guys are harder than last time. I don't know what I hit you with. Got him in one! Woo! Them's them good reflexes. Okay, I'll take it.
Tram replacement complete.
I heard a spooky violin. There was one more, wasn't there?
Heading back to tram control. Should be call you a ride.
I'll save that. Hold on. Break everything for a second. Oh no, I didn't have one open. I thought I did. Hope that doesn't crash the game. Boy, that would be embarrassing. That would be embarrassing. Forgot to open something, guys. Give me 1 second.
Good. Just hurry. I keep hearing noises right under our feet.
I'm coming, you big baby. Yeah. One thing that I think this game really suffers from is the instrumentals just go way too extra. There need to be moments where there aren't instrumentals, and that's something that I'm going to utilize, actually. If something truly scary is happening, I actually want to I want to believe that I can be reserved enough to be like, you know, I'm not gonna play loud music when something scary is happening. Like, I want to play like energetic action music, maybe when like something is happening that needs energetic action music, but I'd like to believe that I could have the ability to like use restraint on stuff like that. Like, I even have specific scenes that I want to try where I wanted to really focus on like just what's happening, right? Like, I don't think I'd play any music. For example, one of the scariest moments in Alien has no ambient music at all. The moment when the chestburster appears actually has no music as far as I know. So like, it's stuff like that I want to be able to take and do. I should have done that the first time.
Data board reinstalled. System restart complete. Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
There it is. Now, nothing would possibly come down and try to startle me now.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown was lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms
I have no idea what hit the roof. I should have been paying attention. I didn't know that would happen.
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Turn to Kellyan. Turn to Kellyan. Sure, the ship's doing fine. Now, I don't think I'll do anything like this either. Like, I will try to find a way that will like be fairly natural for getting my players like constricted to their situation, but I'm not just gonna blow up their ship. So I don't think I will. We'll see. I mean, if it ends up coming to blowing up their ship, I guess I'll blow up their ship, but I won't do it if I don't have to. I don't want to have to blow up their ship. If my players do something that makes me blow up their ship, it's not really... You know, if my players do something that make me blow up their ship, is it really my fault? It's so weird. I still don't understand why that happens. Oh no. I don't remember when I get the Kinesis module. I always forget. I think I'm about to get it, actually. Scary. Scary. I'm going here first. You wouldn't come through that vent now, would you? This is why I have to... This is why I have to... stasis whenever I do that. Almost. Waited 2 more seconds. You would have got me with that, bud. Oh, I guess the stasis does damage, too. Interesting. It's an effective strat for a reason. Oh no, I hit the door. Actually, it didn't matter.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to have a conversation. Give me a moment. I'm trying to have a conversation. Yeah, one of the things I don't think I'll do is I don't think I'll add like a stasis of any kind. It's one of the I will add. I do have ideas, like things that inspire me from Dead Space directly that will influence the game, like kind of tech-wise, but I don't think I'll have like stasis. Might have kinesis. I do love the idea of the kinesis module, so I love me a good gravity gun. That could make an appearance. Just a gravity gun is such a good thing. Hold on, is there anything over here? No. Hold on, there's something to read here. Zach Hammond, background request. For your request, here's what we could find on these specialists. Here's what we could find on these specialists they've sent for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke. Isaac was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Hal Clarke was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. His records show extended time off-world, away from his family. When Isaac was born, Hal was given a temporary assignment to an Earth-based GUMMC ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Powell and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour was over, Powell shipped off for an external off-world tour. Powell's influence on his son must have rubbed off. Records indicate Isaac pursued studies in mechanical and electrical engineering and achieved high honors. According to medical and psychiatric reports, Powell Clarke's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. She suffered from depression and personal anguish until doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment by working with charitable organizations. It is believed that this is how she ended up coming in contact with the Church of Unitology. At first, her association with the Church appeared to alleviate her mental condition. The cancellation of her therapy sessions corresponds with the local parish announcements of her initial ceremony. There are indications that she sold off much of her family's estate to finance full membership in the church and the soul cleanse they require to enter the higher ranks. Isaac appears to have been selected to a prominent engineering school, but we surmise that he was unable to afford the tuition, as records show that he instead attended a lesser-known school with the help of scholarships and financial aid. Boy, that's too real. We'll take this moment. Oh, you guys are on an ad right now. Shit, I'll hold. I thought that was the warning of the ad break. No, that is the ad break. Ah, shucks. Ah, beans and taters. Might be what I'm having for dinner tonight. We'll see. I've got some kielbasa. Got, I think, some tots. I think I'm gonna do some like loaded tater tots. I've been a fan of loaded tater tots recently. I'll like saute up some vegetables and some meat, and I'll throw in just a bunch of tater tots and let those kind of crisp up a little bit. Then and I throw in like half a tablespoon of butter, because just enough to like get the flavors a-greasing, and I'll melt my butter in the pan. Then I'll saute all my meat and vegetables, and I'll throw in some tater tots, and I'll throw in a can of like beans to kind of like flesh it out, because nothing just squares out a meal, like a hearty meal like that, but a can of beans. Nothing but a hearty can of beans for this one here. I'm gonna have to start going. I'm gonna have to start speaking like a Hanar. No reason. I think I am a Hanar in some ways, but yeah, we don't gotta get into that right now. And Hanar probably do love beans. Actually, they probably hate beans. I wonder how they feel about Jell-O. Mass Effect is one of those games that I have wanted to try to do a replay of at some point. I want to try to do a playthrough of all three, or at least 2 Mass Effect games to finally play Mass Effect 3 with Sean, because I don't think he wants to sit through me playing all of the Mass Effect games, but I think he would like to see me sit through Mass Effect 3. And I would like to play Mass Effect 3. Everything he's told me about it, I would like it, and that the haters could shove it, apparently. It's still, a really fucking good game. And that its ending is really good. And it wasn't necessarily a happy ending, and it didn't need to be a happy ending, because happy endings are for suckers. So, I don't know. I liked Mass Effect quite a bit. I've wanted to return to Mass Effect at some point. I think it's a very, very good game series and a very good game. At some point, I will try to go through the again. I played Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, and I really liked both of them, a lot. They also influenced a lot of my science fiction writing. And then on top of that, now I have Starflight in mind. So which I still maintain, Starflight had a lot of influence from Mass Effect in a lot of ways. Anyways. After graduating with high honors, Isaac enlisted in the Merchant Marine. He quickly gained a reputation for his resourceful engineering solutions, and after 2 years was promoted to the higher profile position closer to the major shipping lanes. Isaac's career stagnates at this point. This would coincide with psychiatric reports that his mother's mental health was deteriorating, and bank records show payments to a psychiatric facility for treatment. This seems to be where Isaac met a medical officer and neuropsychiatrist named Nicole Brennan, and her name appears on Octavia's physician roster. The two of them ended up cohabitating until Brennan accepted a promotion and left to serve on the USG Ishimura. Powell's return from his extended tour coincides with Octavia's release from the hospital. Whatever his assignment was, Powell's service record remains mysteriously classified by executive order, and unless he confided in Isaac, he took his secrets to the grave. The next records, man, this must be really awkward for me. Wow, they got the whole dang thing. I'm not even reading it. He's not even he ain't even looking at it. He's like, I don't want to read this. What's funny is that might be a little bit of an accident on purpose. The next records we have are the death notices of both Powell and Octavia. Their bodies were willed to the custody of the Church of Unitology, along with the Clark's entire estate, apparently on Octavia's wishes. Isaac's repeated petitions to have his parents' bodies returned seem to have been ignored. Since the Church refuses any inquiries related to its members, their cause of death is unknown. Overall, Isaac's more than qualified to handle a job like the Ishimura's. I'd talk politics of religion, though. Kendra Daniels. I couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me. I found everything on Isaac, though. I know everything about him. But Dalton swears by her. Apparently, she's on the mission with his recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, who am I to argue? Who am I to argue? And all those other guys, the 3 other people who joined, you know they aren't important enough to have names. She doesn't have a name.
Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with the fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
That's a fun detail.
Go!
Well, death scream. Gotta love close captioning. I'm not gonna have anything like that happen. I don't think she lived, buddy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. A pro gamer move. One of my favorite strategies. Okay, you do your thing for a second. I gotta check this. No, there's still nothing. Do that real fast. Come on, stop. Yeah, one of the big also things that I'm going to like kind of pull from this, but make a point of my setting is that things that you can do in this game. I'll wait until this cutscene ends.
No, I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Go find Mr. Matty.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Not the captain. He's like more than a person. There's no way he could be dead.
Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that?
I also love the way that they make so many elements of this game diegetic. That is something I want to be a part of my game as much as possible. Is anything I can make diegetic, I will.
Shit.
Alright. So first off, you get out of here, you. You get out of here, you. That's illegal. Yep, just gotta go to the med deck. Just gotta go to the med deck because I don't have the thing for it yet. Always gotta stop by the bathroom. Hey, you too. Good seeing you again, man. I hope you have a happy Halloween. It's October 1st, everybody. Oh, and stay tuned. I'm doing that game. I'm doing that game on Friday, so look forward to that. Session 1 will be this Friday for the Mothership game. I'm super excited for it. I've been working on it for the past 2 months. At this point, it's one of those moments where I'm like, if I forgot anything, I'm just gonna have to wing it, because I have so much that I have to make. Sweet. Yeah, no, it'll be me, Jackson, and Sean, and we're running Mothership, so I'm super excited for it. It's gonna have inspiration from Dead Space, Alien, Signalis, Silent Hill, like, and my brain. That's the big thing to remember. Is like, this is not me saying I'm copying those games outright and copying those things outright. I'm going to be employing a lot of my own, like, unique take on all those things. So I'm matching them all together to make something hopefully new, you know, with its own. Because I think my belief is, you know, there's nothing wrong with having an inspiration and having your inspirations and even referencing your inspirations. Just always make sure that you're coming at them with your own unique perspective. Holy shit, that is a lot. Well, we'll go ahead and sell this real fast. I guess I'll save up for that. I really thought I would have enough. Ooh. Well, I either save up for it or I just buy the upgrades I don't have. And I don't have the Ripper upgrade and I don't have the line gun upgrade, so I might as well buy those to get them out of the way. Otherwise, it'll be a while. I have plenty of money. I have plenty of nodes. Oh, I should probably grab the guns too. Need to go to my storage. Alright, let's see. I did the flamethrower. And contact beam. And the force gun, I think? I'll definitely take assault rifle. Here's what it'll do. I'll take one new gun that I don't have upgrade and take 2 guns that I have upgraded. Wait. Wait. Let me equip my shit. Do that. Here we go. I still maintain one of the things they should have done more is have the just straight up have ammo randomized. I think they should have made ammo based less on what, maybe not necessarily completely randomized, but at least like your increase the rate of finding ammos that you normally, for guns you normally wouldn't use. That way you're always at least like getting another kind of ammo type, so that way you're running out of your base ammos and you eventually do have to switch to a different gun, because you just are gonna need to. You're just gonna need to. Let's see, grenades have a larger radius, increased rate of fire, and ammo capacity. Well, do that one first. Rate of fire, ammo capacity. We'll do that. Oh, I should have done the other one. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I should also... that real fast. Save. And that will be something I'm gonna bring up. Because this game, I'm partly playing this to keep it fresh in my mind of like the things that I want to pull in from Dead Space. Like, I see Dead Space in comparison to the Mommy Ship game that I'm preparing as a sort of like in-between. There is stuff that I love about Dead Space aesthetically and presentation-wise as a horror piece, as well as things that I don't want to do, which is totally okay. I want to maintain that. There is nothing wrong with having an inspiration where the inspiration is, I don't want that to happen in my thing. Because there are things that Dead Space does that I don't want in my game, and that's totally okay. That's totally fine. That doesn't make Dead Space bad. It doesn't make Dead Space unenjoyable for me. It just means there's elements of it that I'm like, I feel like if I was to improve this game for me, these are things that I would change. That's it. That's all it is. It's even kind of more personal, right? Like, it's not so much me saying, like, the game is bad, or the game is not, like, suitable. It's more like me being able to be like, I like this game a lot. I wonder what parts of it I could feasibly see done differently. The Humble Box Puzzle. Nice. Edge. Yeah. Move back. Hey, you. Go backwards. Move back. I kind of want to... Why are you being a pill? Use this box. Come on. That enough to at least get past? Yes, it is. That was weird. I didn't check this corner. Could be secrets. Also, that marker I found earlier, I guess I never thought to, like, hit or shoot one of those, because I kind of vaguely remember seeing, like, one of those, but not really. And rig to unlock workstation. I don't know what that is. remember that. Which is actually perfect. The opening scenario. Oh, hi, friend. You doing okay?
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
I don't remember this. This might be new. Oops. I wanted to... Maybe if I... Hey, would this be better if I pull out the... Hold on. You're a little stuck in there. Can't pull out the... I might be able to get her off. Come on, get her out of the... She's a little stuck on the wall. I can't quite grab the blade, unfortunately. I also, so one of the things I definitely want to explore with my setting, to like lean it more back into the Alien side as much as the Dead Space side, is a lot of the like creature design is very Dead Space inspired. However, I want to explore much more of the like Alien aspect of the setting. I feel like Dead Space has aliens. It has aliens, but it doesn't really explore them. And that's something that I definitely want to explore through my game and go on the Alien side, is to be able to explore the kind of like extraterrestrial element that is going to exist. Because I feel like things like the marker and stuff are super fascinating, but you really have to go out of your way to learn anything about it. It's not really... It, to me, is not implemented in a way that makes it very, like, direct. Oh, boy. Oh, it's one of them loading... It's one of them loading moments. I want that. I don't want that. So I want it to be much more like
Isaac,
engaged with the
she ran the other way.
with exploring the mystery of like, well, what the hell is happening on my setting regarding like why are these things here. It doesn't feel like this game really ever explores why necromorphs exist. It's always felt that way to me. Like that's one thing I've always been bothered with, is it just feels like they're here and they're here because they're a scary monster.
The one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Probably.
Level 2 security clearance required.
Yeah. I also love the security clearance mechanic. It makes it such a nice thing to be able to go back through and like find stuff, and then flip side, like if you're, it allows you to like find stuff, and if you're revisiting an area, because really this game does like to feel like it wants to be more Metroidvania, like it gives you like you have you can still get like some stuff as you repass through an area. I always thought that was kind of ingenious. Gotta save up for that suit. Gotta save up for the big suit. Use those. Okay, which way? Oh, this way first. I should know. I know which way this goes first. Yeah. I know this door. I know this door. I'm so familiar with this door. I know you, door. I know this room. This room used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. Like, this room genuinely scared me. It was a stressful room.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
There he is. There he is. God, it's so strong. God, it's so strong. I don't even need to shoot. Oh boy. Stop! See, that's the kind of stuff I want it to feel like more in my game. Is like, it's not about being clinical with every single shot. I want it to feel messy. Like, if someone starts like shooting at a thing to like really deal with it, they really fucking try to deal with it, you know? I really want to try to make it feel visceral, because sometimes I feel like this game can feel almost a little too clinical in some ways for me. Like, I think that's one of the things I struggle with this game, is that you can play it very clinically, and it takes some of the strain and stress of the combat out. But I also have to remember this is really early on in the game, and usually early on in the game it just feels like that. That real fast. Wow, I punted the shit out of that guy. Yeah, the ability for stasis to do damage is wild. Wildly strong. Easy. Easy. Easy games for babies. Easy games for babies. This is one of the things why I'm like, I get why the stasis module in the game is in the game, and it's not bad. Like, it's not bad game design. I do think though that abusing the stasis module also takes a lot of the fear factor of the game. But then again, I think like later on in the game, they definitely strain you to use it more. So, and I am on New Game Plus, so it's not gonna feel like that for a while. Issue sample needed. Issue sample needed.
It's me.
It's your boyfriend.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvement. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Aw, my girlfriend cared about my fucked up mom. Patient lock, Dr. N. Brennan. Counseling session number 3, transcript for patient. Okay. Okay. Dictation on. I'll keep your name out of the transcript. Thanks. Just so hard to remember what's real. Your church mentor talked to you again. He knows me and my girlfriend want to leave. I could feel it. Our last seminar was all about heretics. Well, every unitologist who leaves is an enemy of humanity. Unitology is big enough to take care of itself. This is about what's right for you. Just be careful. The church pulls out these tricks when they feel threatened. They have neuropsychiatrists, too. Even if you get out, they'll try to. Dr. Brennan? Sorry, something happened? I had a patient who I tried her, and her son tried so hard, and I'll fight for you. With everything I've got. Never underestimate how strong the church's pull can be. This is something that actually, while it's a part of my setting, I will have like a... So my use of a church is not going to be like the way that this game uses a church. Very much uses the church quite in a literal sense of being like a boogeyman. I want to utilize the church in my setting, because one of the things I've realized that I think Dead Space employs because Alien, but I think kind of misses what makes it scary, that I think Signalis actually does much better, is the utilization of how the setting itself is a part of the horror. And I think I think I mean that in the, like, respect that Alien is scary not because there is a scary alien on board, that's one thing, but because of how exploitative the setting is and how stressful the setting is, the alien just helps to kind of foil on and compound how unprepared anyone is due to the nature of the setting. The setting does not prepare them for anything because it is a corporate-run hegemony nightmare where budget cuts are made on everything that's physically possible under the sun. So nobody can prepare for things that happen in that movie because they aren't given materials to prepare for when things happen like that, because the world assumes nothing like that could ever happen. And that's scary. And the implementation, I want to say, like the church that I have in my setting, is that, like, there is going to be alien presence. There is going to be alien presence, and we'll get into that when session 1 comes around. But it's not going to be like this, like, boogeyman here. It's actually going to be played pretty straightforward. It is just people who are obsessed theocratically with the concept of an alien presence. And I'm going to utilize that as a way to kind of have more of a, and make it more of a corporate entity rather than a sort of, like, government entity like it is in this game. My intent is to make it about how even the church has been kind of turned into a corporate nightmare.
Precisely that. God's work. How can you say that?
I remember this cutscene. I like these, like, hologram cutscenes.
Hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis?
Thank you, Half-Life, for these. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It all began after they raised the marker.
What are you so worried about? The marker is defined. We know this. Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease.
At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise?
We're witnessing a new beginning.
If I remember correctly, this has a fire grenade now?
Of course our faith is being tested. Everything is about to change.
And recording. Seal entry.
Yeah, I love these three-dimensional hologram cutscenes. I've always liked stuff like that. The more diegetic you can make things, the better, in my opinion. Personal log, Dr. T. Klein. Observations on the marker. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. How did I manage to fucking do that? Boy, I have no idea.
I hear the test on it.
Find a text log. No. Was this it? Think so? I think this was it? God, I somehow moved and it closed it. How did I do that? Well, it's gone. It's gone forever. I wish you could sort these by, like, most recently found or something, but I cannot. So much for that. Sorry, everybody. I did not mean to do that. Well, we don't get to know what's in that one. God, I'm a little tempted to be like, quick, just, like, scroll back in the clip to see what the hell what it was. I didn't mean to skip. I wanted to read that. I mean, I probably read it the first time, but do you know? I don't know. I don't have any notes. I don't have any notes anyways. I don't have any notes anyways. God, I still get 140 rounds for the machine gun already? For the pulse rifle? Jesus. Wonder if I'll be able to max upgrade all the weapons. We'll see. The baby time! Not the babies. Yeah, I used to... This cutscene... Or cutscene, I say. It's a cutscene. This cutscene when I was younger, I always thought was, like, brutal as hell. I was like, oh man, that's fucked up. Oh man, that's fucked up. Where's the baby? I need to test something, baby. Where are you? There you are. What do you do again? Let me test this. Oh right! Firewall! I forgot that's what it does. There he goes. Sorry, baby. Oh yeah, that's what it does. You scream in agony. You didn't even see how much ammo that took. Okay. Metal personnel. This is from D-Lean. Clerical error? Zoe. Specimen 426 is ready for harvest. I was about to notify Alvarez to prep for medical leave, but when I checked the database, I saw Ensign Sable has been moved ahead of her. Is that right? Alvarez has been on the waiting list for 3 months now. I thought arm transplants took priority over cornea. Here's your clerical error. One of them bought CEC stock at the last purchase. One didn't. Guess which one was suddenly bumped up to vital personnel? It's not worth the headache to push back on it. Trust me. And before you think about filing an ethics complaint, just remember the wise words of Hippocrates. Shit rolls downhill. Shit flows downhill. I guess that was was that Hippocrates? Is that a real person? Is Hippocrates a thing? Is that what it means to be a hip? Oh, I thought it just died for a second. Whoa. Hello. Baby. Baby, baby, baby. I do think I agree. Mr. Mandalore pointed this out. The pulse rifle in this game feels a little bit weaker, but God, they made the contact beam they were like, man, the contact beam didn't look big enough, and also let's make it fucking insane. I don't even. Oh, that's right. If I want to use the original way to use it, which is charging it up, you use it secondary now, and its primary now is fucking insane. It's great. I love its primary now. It's metal as hell. On the door. Turn off the stasis thing. Take the shock
isn't
pads.
answering her rig link. What's your status? Did you find Nicole?
Her office is empty. No sign of her. But I found a shock pad I could use on the barricade. Just need a hydrazine tank.
Hurry, Isaac. I don't like what I'm hearing out there.
I'm hearing spooky sounds. There are maybe skeletons rattling. I should have moved. Ow! Why does the door hurt me so much? Every time. I've been hurt by that door so many times. Hello. Sir. God, the flamethrower in this game is so good. I also have quite a bit of contact beam, so I should keep that in mind. See, my whole thing, this is something that I kind of wish was more of a thing. God, they don't have enough points of dismemberment. Hot take. I think you should be able to fucking split these guys in half and have that be an element of the game. Like really. Like, you could, yeah, you can sever their legs. I think you should just be able to straight up cut these fuckers straight down the middle. And that's not to, listen, everything's got limits. I'm not saying that it needs to have that. I'm just saying that would add, and also this is, we're getting there. I think we're getting there, right? Like, I don't see any reason why they couldn't do that at some point. Like, the contact beam now should be able to just complete... Though, that said, the, while it's not necessarily dismemberment, you definitely can really mess up the necromorphs in this game. They get very chumped this time around. Well, thanks, frame rate, for betting on that. Thanks, frame rate, for sitting on that for a second. Okay, the next room... I know what the next room is. Oh wait, no, we're in this room. That's right, I forgot they changed this room. They changed this room a shit ton. It's no longer as big as it used to be. Or like, it's no longer as open as it used to be, is what I should really kind of like remember. This room used to be much more open. Now they've like sectioned it more. Hell? I thought those were like a big pair of pants. I was like, nope, that's like a power coupling of some kind. Jesus Christ. Still good. Plug in. There you go. Turn on the door. Turn on the door first. Boy, my computer hates this room right now. My computer really hates this room right now. I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah, I didn't even hurt him. Oh, well, shit. Sorry, bud. Oh! Is that for the contact beam? My bad. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. You get like a band-aid or something? I'm sure you'll be fine. I find this so fascinating. In some ways, the game, my computer and game is running better. And in other ways, the game is running worse. What the hell? Gotta love it. I don't understand. I truly do not understand. Damage and damage. Yeah, I feel like I need to be careful, though. I feel like the grenades are gonna accidentally hit me. I also remembered, like, pulse rifle ammo being weirdly uncommon. Oh, the other room. To the other room. Gotta find out what's in here. Forget the money. Also, I feel like... Let's see, the last one was... Vital personnel, so... What's a patient observation? I think it was marker discovery. Dr. T. Klein, Science, Chief Science Officer, observation on the marker. I loved... The one thing that I wasn't a fan, I did not like the changes to Klein. Not to say that the voice actor does a bad job, He's his own person. He did his best. But the original the original Dr. Klein is... His performance is one of my favorite parts of the game. He's so good. Whoever I can't remember who they got for the original Klein, but Dr. Klein was really, really good. The vidlogs from the colony are poor quality, but I've seen enough to confirm the discovery to Ben. The artifact appears to be a genuine marker, the first to be found since Unitology's founding. We must get it aboard at the first opportunity so I can begin a proper study. I can't even imagine the potential of such a find. The black marker offered revelations beyond our wildest dreams, but that was without the benefits of current analytical technology. This new marker? What secrets could it have? What wonders could it offer to humanity, the Church of Unitology, without EarthGov here to seize them first? This marker could herald the dawn of a new age, and I will do my part to see that age come to pass. Maybe this is fate. In the darkest time of my life, the Church and its teachings confronted me, comforted me, saved me. And now I'm here in the right place at the right time, to be of service to all of humanity. Repay those blessings. Amelia. Only you could be here now. Now, so far, I believe that the Isaac Clarke entry was definitely new.
Patient log retrieved.
I hear the tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all. Well, a divine experience would leave an impression on anyone's mind. Perhaps. But I saw nothing divine in all that blood. The suicides. This is a revelation, Terrence.
Mm-hmm.
We just need more insight to translate it. You think this insight can be found in Mr. Harris's psyche? I'm positive. And with Captain Matthias barring any visits to Aegis 7, this fellow may be our best chance. Harris is Dr. Brennan's patient. And your methods... Look, Mercer, things are complicated enough already. I can't sign off on this. You'll do what's best, of course, but... How long can we afford to wait?
It does make me wonder if there's going to be any new audio logs, though. That I'm not certain. Hello? Oh, you shit. I can't believe you survived that. I was like, it kept on charging up, and I was like, oh no, is this thing gonna explode my fucking arms? Like, how long can this charge for? I don't actually know. I think that's just a dead end. Hello, friend. Okay, so this is something I'm noticing. There are a lot of really difficult early guys. God, that's so fun. Yeah, I'm noticing that the, so far, by new enemies, they mainly are just harder enemies early on, which is fine. It's a challenge. I like that kind of thing. We have better stuff, so... If only I had the infinite rocket launcher, or the chainsaw, or the magical girl beam. I do kind of love the magical girl beam. I haven't seen it, I've only heard of it, but there's a New Game Plus item you get for Silent Hill 3 for Heather where she gets a... Hey, calm down there, you. She gets a magical girl wand, and I don't know how it works. Like, she can use it to, like, cast spells and stuff or something. Which is really fun. Then again, I mean, Dead Space 2 has my favorite version of that. Beating Dead Space 2 on its hardest difficulty, which I think I did once? I don't know how, but I think I did it once? I could never imagine. You get a foam finger, and the foam finger is really good. I love the foam finger. It instantly kills everything, and when Isaac shoots, he just goes bang, pow, boom, bang. It's great. The medical log, Dr. B. Warwick. The diagnoses are stacking up as fast as I can file them. Sleep paralysis, hallucinations, nightmares, paranoia. I'm getting patients from all over the ship. No underlying cause is showing up in the environmental analysis, foodstuffs, or radiation levels. I admit it. I'm at a loss. See, this is one thing that I don't want to do with my setting. For example, stuff like this. I actually want it to be super sci-fi-y. They're going to know very quickly what's going wrong, and I want it to be more engaged with it. I want my setting to be like, things got so bad because we engaged with it so much, not because we didn't know what was happening. It's because trying to understand it made things worse. That is something that I want out of my setting. So I really want to make it a point that it's not that suddenly things went bad because we don't know why. It's that we started to understand. The more we started to try to understand things, the worse it made things. Like, our desire to want to understand what is happening, why whatever this thing is, whatever is causing things to happen, made things worse. I want that to be an element of my setting. Mercer says he and Klein are working on a hypothesis. So in the meantime, I'm treating the symptoms. I'm seeing some improvements with sensory deprivation treatments in our zero-G therapy pods, but the sheer number of the patients we're managing bothers me. Those systems are old. They need an overhaul. With so many pods active, I worry that what might happen if there's a serious power surge down there. But nothing else seems to help. I suppose the odds are low enough. I'd rather take a small, calculated risk than have dozens of miners and engineers impaired around heavy machinery. I want it to be a question of, when people ask, I don't know what this is, I want it to be not because things are already going bad, but it's because they genuinely are like, what is this thing? What even is this thing? I want there to be, like, a little bit of tangible engagement with the phenomenon going on. And I want it to be, like, two-sided. I want it to be, like, things got worse because we didn't quite understand what we were dealing with, but also we still maybe got something out of it, and that's not necessarily a good thing. I also want that to be an element of our own curiosity kind of being a bit of a part of the catalyst into what made things go so wrong. I definitely want my setting to be much more slow burn, as far as, like, the players are getting kind of in the middle of it, but the actual, like, condition of everything that's going on got there over time.
Entering zero gravity.
Can't fly yet. Can't fly yet. Wow, I wonder if I could use the flamethrower in space. That wouldn't be realistic, though. Look, I could see the pilot light and everything. There's no oxygen. How would it be able to burn? I do like how they implemented the Dead Space 2 space mechanics in this game to redesign some of the puzzles and bosses. I think they did a really good job with it, too. That's just straight up not true. That just straight up wasn't right at all in any way. This also is the first room I ever saw of Dead Space, because I remembered when I was younger, I didn't really have an interest in horror games. I still was pretty scared of them, even when Dead Space came out. Dead Space 1, I was probably, what, like 13, 14? I was like, I was like, no, I don't like scary things that much still. Like, Alien was the first scary movie I ever watched, and I went, yep, that was fucking terrifying. And to this day, it's still probably my favorite video game movie, one of my favorite horror movies of all time. But I did remember being pretty freaked out by it, and like that still made it difficult for me to get into a lot of horror media. The first time I saw Dead Space was actually that room. I remember seeing that room and my brother playing it and dealing with the jumpy scorpion guys, because I like just got home from class or something and like had just come over and he was like playing it. And I was like, oh god.
Still holding this position.
Oh god.
What's happening there?
I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Be careful with that hydrazine. I'm not losing anyone else.
Also, I have a funny story. Mike, I love you. My eldest brother, I love you. I was told a story, a very funny story of your first experience with a horror game. When you were younger, you somehow convinced our stepdad to rent Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube, and you took it, and you were like, you were gonna play it, and you took it downstairs, which is where we had all of our stuff at the time, and played it for apparently an hour, and then asked to return it because it was too scary. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's just funny. Ow. I hope I didn't hit myself with that. Boy, I can't see him anymore. He doesn't have any constitution left. Where did his body go is what I want to know. Need to loot the corpse. Is that it? No. Blew him apart on accident. Where did his corpse go is what I want to know. Oh. Interesting. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he wouldn't be confused if he woke up right now. I just now realize what this room is. It's a really cool room. This is the one thing that I always am astounded by with Dead Space, is its attention to detail as far as like feeling really like a realized ship, right? Like there's this feeling that this is a very realized space. This is there was a lot of thought that went into the layout of this ship's design. And I can only hope that my attempt will be even paramount to what games like this do as far as like level and environment design.
The whole ship. I'll check it out.
I was hoping that would go longer. I wanted to bust into this granola bar. I'm starting to get a little hungry. A little bit hungry. That's not how Zero-G works. Why would that happen? God, they really needed... I'm gonna look into it. I feel like this happened last time too, something similar. If I had to look into something, it might have been the same thing. I might have had to look up if there's any way to limit frame rate, because God, I tried putting it to 60 hertz, and it somehow made things worse. And I don't think that'll do it, because right now it's 120.
Security clearance required.
This is a Zero-G environment. I do like this, elevator shaft. Give me the ammo.
God. Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Exiting zero gravity.
Oh, so this is fucked up. So only now you realize that this is fucked up. Fuck. One of the wall monsters. I don't remember if you playing the wall monster this early. I remember the wall monster being weirdly early in this game. No, that's fine. There we go. Oh boy. Oh. This isn't really a waste. There's so much stasis regen in this area that you can't really waste stasis in this area. Yeah, I came that way. Yeah, I already came that way. How close am I? I don't think I found any semiconductors, so I don't think I'm close yet. I'm saving up for the suit. Never mind. Truth be told, I forgot I found that. Scientific. Just that easy. No, this is safe. No, you have to do it from over here. You have to do it from there. Oh, it's just a minor explosive. Just a small IED. I do think that this game actually utilizes the tram, though, in a creative way that I like. I also like stuff like this. Oh, ads are in a minute. Ads are in a minute. I don't think anything will happen in this room, so we'll chill in this room for a second.
And the computer's all ours.
Oh no, I'm not a big enough boy. I cannot access this way. It's time! Time! Sorry, we are full. We've got that. We've got relief begins with relaxation. We've got dragonfly. Save me, save us. Hey, it's okay to be fucked up. Hey, it's alright. No. This. That. I do love stuff like this. One of my favorite things to do, actually, when I was really getting into Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2, I always liked the notes. It is spooky scary. Hi, Silos. We're just waiting on ads to pass. It is the spooky scary. Welcome. One of my favorite things in Left 4 Dead was reading all the things people would write on the wall in the safe houses, because they were really fun and they were really entertaining. I remember one of them essentially being like, "Man, I miss the internet." I just really liked how that game like canonized its safe zones. So that way they were like clearly like people were constantly coming in and going through them, like they were meant to be that way. You know, you weren't supposed to like stay in there. You're just supposed to stay in there to like kind of recover and get some safety and move on. And there was always like if you read like some of the conversations they were having on the walls in Left 4 Dead, like it was from people coming and going and being like, "Oh, this guy's back," and then they would like say a response or something. It essentially turned every single safe room into a public stall, right? Like I've seen stuff like that where people are like writing on the walls and stuff, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Back in my day, it was like 800 threads, and nothing was organized, and you couldn't find anything. I mean, the corners of the internet still exist. You have to really go out of your way to find them. I mean, it's the tough thing, right? I feel like the internet is both too big and too small at the same time. It feels like it's become way more accessible, and thus you see, like, a lot more. But also at the same time, in some ways you see less. Feels like. Make sure. Hold on. I had to redo some stuff. I want to see... Maybe under accessibility. Hide disturbing scenes? Never. Show content warning? Never. Game toggle, sprint toggle. Huh. Turn that off. I didn't even realize it was on a toggle because I was just holding it. Menu motion. That's fun. I like stuff like that. No. Huh. Speaker name color? What the hell is speaker name color? Oh! That's nice. Yeah, they do a really good job of giving you a lot of stuff to work with. Too bad you can't cap the frame rate for some reason. It's so weird. Why can you not cap the frame rate? It makes no sense to me. To this day, every time I see something like that, I'm like, why not? Why not? Why would you not? Ooh, welcome back from ads, everybody. We'll go for one more hour. Have a little bit extra time, so we'll go for one more hour. Back the boxes. X log. Dr. B. Warwick. Harris is asleep after another dose of sedative. He seems literally unable to sleep without chemical aid. Most people succumb to exhaustion after more than 50 hours of waking, regardless of circumstances. Not Harris. His bizarre explanation of the events on the colony points to the same paranoia we've seen elsewhere planetside. His guilt is not in doubt. 2 security officers were present when he took Dr. Ciorello. When he took Dr. Ciorello hostage and murdered Nurse Evans. Harris doesn't deny his actions, but he shows no remorse. In fact, he insists there was no crime. Specifically, that Evans wasn't a nurse when he killed her. This classic sociopathic behavior, but this is classic sociopathic behavior. But Harris exhibits no other symptoms. He's affable and friendly, able to empathize and offer original opinions. When questioned about Evans' murder, however, he becomes withdrawn and uncommunicative. He claims the explanation is stuck in his mind, and that talking about it mixes up its message. He also undergoes intermittent hallucinatory periods, again similar to those experienced by other colonists. During his long waking periods, Harris exhibits writing behaviors on any available surface, claiming the dreams need to speak, and that he's attempting to make it whole again. That means I haven't determined yet. Given the complexities of his case, I plan to reach out to my colleagues for more insight. Also, a shout out to the guy who I met in Atlanta who had me draw a necromorph, and all the people who genuinely were like, dude, you're doing a writing thing like this for a game? That sounds rad. Thank you. It was fun to write for. I'm excited for Friday so goddamn much. That is a lot of blood.
Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Caesar. Shit. Maybe I have some PHB left.
Well, clearly, she must be in there. Oh wait, that just plays it again. Yeah, we'll go in there in a second. We'll look around.
Transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help.
Yes. Well, see, this is my thing. I have a hot take about Dead Space. I think Dead Space is fine as far as a narrative goes, but I don't think it explains much by the end of the game, in my opinion. I've never felt like Dead Space does a good enough job of explaining what is happening. Because I think part of the problem is that it feels in some ways like it really wants to be like, this is a really complicated situation. And actually it really isn't. Is unfortunate. Is the unfortunate thing is I think it tries to overcompensate by feeling very complicated when it's actually fairly straightforward. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Again, I want to maintain. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do think... Yeah, my thing is if you have to read a wiki to understand a setting, it can't just get it from the game. I like me a good wiki read, I do, and I at one point I did like really get into that kind of thing.
Medical log.
I don't think it's a good thing for game writing though. I think that is a failure on part of the writing of the game, that you would have to go find that much extra information or explanation to be able to make your game comprehensive.
After yesterday's attack.
Yeah.
Genetically, it's human.
You don't really explore much. You really don't explore much as far as, like, the other elements, which, in some ways, you don't need to. I don't think this game is trying to do that. I really don't. I don't think that's an element of this game, even a little bit.
Engineers pulled something out of the machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
I did it. I did it. I thought there was a battery somewhere in here. Maybe I'm... There is no cure for Dead Space, the bad guys win. Yeah. I mean, that's part of it, right? That's why I feel like if it seems like I'm a little harsh on this game, it doesn't play with the space much. You're just kind of caught in the middle of everything in such a unanimously small way that, like, Isaac doesn't really actually explore what's going on. They at least explore what's going on with Isaac, which I like. But they never really go out of their way to be like, hey, what is the Eldritch element of this game? Because they want to. They bring it up a lot. I feel like it's something that the game even fixates on a little bit, but that's like it. Oh, I see. Baby. Baby on fire. Baby. Well, this will make do. Oop, oop, oop. What the hell was that? Oh, hi, friend. God, that flamethrower is so good. You shit. Got me on that last one. Got me on that last one. God damn it. Wasn't quite ready. Wasn't quite ready. Yeah, no, the diegetic interface of this game is one of the #1 things I love about it. I love how everything is so ingrained, like, even to the point that they improved it a little bit. I forgot about the little cutscene that they add, where now he actually physically, like, preps the explosive. I'm pretty sure before it was just you, like, stuck it on the wall. Nice little detail. This remake is really, really good. I also really like, how this remake handles how it tries to operate to improve certain elements of the game. I feel like it does a lot to improve a lot of the tension and a lot of the world building, as well as make it much more Metroidvania. It's one of the things that I love about this game, is it feels much more Metroidvania than the original did. You feel like you actually really get to explore the space now. It helps that they added Doom keys. Doom keys are good game design for a reason. Oh, that's a big guy. Yeah. Boy. I won't say I'm let down. When they said new enemies, I think what they really meant... all they really meant by new enemies is harder enemies appear sooner. Hey, fair enough. I mean... I'm actually kind of excited if this is the position they're going to put me in, because I feel like one of the things I love... or one of the things I actually criticize Dead Space for is that it especially early on, is a little bit too easy. Once you, like, start to really engage with it, so... I like this challenge. It's a little bit easy. It's a little bit too easy to be clinical in this game. So the fact that they've upped the ante, the difficulty a little bit, is very nice. Third one. It is something that I've always appreciated. Still that easy to do that, though. Uh-oh. Hold still for a second. I don't want all of them. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. I got the real Dead Space 2 strats. That's the real Dead Space meta.
Mercer, it's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Region 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I also
want to do more with this element. Again, the marker drives people crazy, sure, whatnot. But I'm actually going to try to explore it from a cerebral perspective. Because, like, again, I love this game, and it sets up such a good premise for, like, what's happening from a, like, cerebral perspective. But I think it doesn't... it doesn't explore it as much as I would want to.
Scratching my brat. You will lock me in with them. Fuck it. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Oh, calm down, lady. See, that's like stuff like that. I'm not gonna do that to my players. What's funny is my intent is to not be edgy. I really want this game to not be edgy, even to the point that I would rather go comedy horror than go comedy than go horror edgy. Like, I would rather make a bit and make a joke for, like, a moment like that than I would to try to, like, play it serious and be like, look at how scary this is! Because, again, the horror that I want to explore with the Mothership game is still going to at least attempt to be more cerebral. It's gonna have an element of psychological horror. And the horror is gonna be more about, like, the situation they're dealing with, the people that they're dealing with, the position that they're being put in, and not just like, look at all the gruesome things that are happening. Body horror will be a part of it. I think body horror is a part of it, but that's like the most superficial element. And it's not the scariest thing that I'm going to go for. Like, I think this game had an opportunity to really, like, make a game about, like, what does it look like when a portion of a population suddenly starts having incredible spikes of mental deterioration due to something that they don't understand or can control. Like, I think that's something that this game wants to have a conversation about on some level, even if it's not necessarily equipped for it. I would be down to try that conversation. There we go. Little economical with the flamethrower. Oh. Thank you, Hydrate Bot. I gotta remember whenever I have an ad break that I also need to take a sippy. I need to take a sippy of water. Back in, I'm doing something kind of slightly irresponsible. Alright. Let me see. Oh boy. Oh, it's choppy. Oh, it's choppy. Oh, right, we're here. I have noticed this. I'm like, I will look into this. I love that I got a better graphics card, and again, in some ways, this is running better. Like, and in other ways, it's definitely running worse. I don't remember this many frame drops. I remember there being some, but I don't remember being this often. It's not unplayable, I'll live. It's just weird. It's the difficulty of computers. Can't make everything run consistently, everybody's got a different system. I also won't have anything like this. Wow, he consumed his clothes in the process. I don't remember this. I don't remember that happening. I have a flamethrower. Don't like it. He doesn't like it. There we go. Let's see. What am I looking at? Bop. Blown to smither fuck. Bonk. Bonk. Oh no, I need that. I did. I believe I did. No, I didn't. Why would you say that? That wouldn't be something I would do.
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
Security
clearance
required.
Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint.
Oh, a text log.
It's safer
I'll
there.
have to read that.
At least I can upgrade your clearance.
What we got? Medical log. Dr. G. Domus. Word of death on ship. It is my unfortunate duty to officially pronounce Captain Benjamin Mathias dead. Reports of the exact circumstances surrounding his death are conflicted, and will be left for investigators to determine once we return to port. I will constrain my comments to the condition of the body. Subject was in general good health for his age, though a cursory blood test indicates his leukocyte count was very low, with eosinophils in particular almost non-existent. His pre-flight physical exam showed no such problems, indicating rapid onset, but it does not appear to have had any effect on his death. Multiple contusions on the arms and hands indicate a brief struggle before mortem. Indicate a brief struggle pre-mortem. Light contusions around the ribcage indicate he was restrained, likely for a brief period. Cause of death was a single, prolonged trauma to the ocular body, which continued on through the cavity wall into the frontal lobe. causing rapid neurotrauma, seizure, and death. The angle of penetration into the ocular cavity indicates the injury was not self-inflicted. Examination required the removal of the object to confirm cause of death, but it has been preserved for investigative team to study. I therefore have no alternative but to record a preliminary verdict of unnatural death. Whether deliberate or accidental is beyond my jurisdiction. Hey! The fuck is this gonna take me? Well, we'll wait on that. I have exploring to do. Hey, I finally have level 1 clearance. I didn't forget the well, I literally couldn't progress unless I had the captain's card. Did I forget the captain's card last time? I might have. I may have. Mayhaps. Mahap. Who's weird? Oh, jeez.
Isaac.
I'm here.
One of those.
What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh, God. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
I mean, this is something I really like. I really like that there's a little bit more weaving into the different areas. And then you just don't go to the tram. It makes the Ishimura feel much more open. I like that about it. See any of you level 1? Nice. I think there was also a level 1 door this way. Or was it level 2? I can check this. Oh, it was a level 2 door. It was a level 2 door, and then this door is locked. I don't remember why. Boy. What is happening? Yeah, my game is definitely suffering, and I do not know why. And I have no idea why. Nope, nothing there. There's a level 3 door there. I remember that door. I remember that door. Small indie company, indeed. It's still weird to me. I feel like I was like, oh hey, there's level 1. Oh, that's that door. That's level 6. That's in the space area. Boy, this is too much work for what I'm trying to do. Probably should just leave. Because yeah, that didn't go outside at all. If I was to do that, I think I have to go the other direction. I'd have to go over here. I'll come back. I'll be back. Yay. God, the chug. I don't even understand why it's so chuggy sometimes. Hey. Hey, look, a piece of candy. Hey, look, a piece of candy. Doing pretty okay on ammo, though. I'm not that bad off. Do I have any superconductors? How close am I? I'm saving up for the last suit. Oh, I do. Almost there. Just need another $29,000. Oh no, the box was here. Oh, come on, open the door. Oh, come on, open the door. I want to do something funny. Let me do the funny thing. I think there's a guy here, isn't there? Maybe not. For some reason I thought there was a guy out here. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Yeah, I'll have to do some research, figure it out, because I guarantee that one of the first things that would probably improve it is one of the things that would probably improve performance immediately would be
now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Frame rate, being able to cap the frame rate at 60, and I thought I did that, but I guess not. And before I have to go into the I. Just interact with one of those. I don't need to interact with another one. There's a level 1 door. Oh yeah, there's a level 1 door there. I might go check that real fast. Except you won't let me. Damn it, game. Game won't let me. Bad video game. Oh, I know what to do. If this was a good video game, I'd be able to unlock it from the other side, but no, I gotta go all the way around. I don't even know how I would get there.
Security recording retrieved.
I'm just gonna run. Hi, Chen. Oh, I see. That's a fun little detail. I never picked up on that before. Guys, it'll be fine. I just gotta run I actually have to do the Resident Evil thing. I don't need to fight everything. I don't have to fight everything. I won't. Just gotta run through all the areas. What is this?
Request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot his fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
The hell is that? Ow. Bye. Fuck. Uh-huh. Man. Goddamn. How did I do that just by stomping on him? Melee's viable. Melee's viable. Or the stomp. I punched his skin right off of his body. Yeah. It? That's seriously it? At all? That's it. How dare you? Comboing does not... Having to combo something does not constitute that it isn't useful. I'm gonna test something really fast. God, these slowdowns feel like they're getting worse. I was in this area earlier, and it's still chugging a little bit more. I'm definitely gonna look into whatever the hell is happening. I swore there was a way to get a shortcut here. Guess not. I thought you could open this at some point. It's just locked from the other side. Just clocked from the other side. For some reason that looked like a staircase for a second. Probably a memory leak. Boy, that would be really bad if it's like a graphical memory leak. That's particularly bad. What the hell? Come on, Dead Space. It's the kinesis module. Just a thing. It's just a thing. This isn't kinesis. This is the, hello. That guy's a little different. Ow. Bad baby. Boy, we will have to call it soon, just on the grounds that Dead Space doesn't want to run anymore. Okay, just make it in. Bye. Bye. I mean, I'd probably fight. I would probably fight. I'd probably be the guy who shoots off all of his arms and legs. Well, that's been bad. That's just silly. That's just silly. I'm doing pretty okay on ammo still. I don't remember there being any locked boxes over there. Yeah, I'll definitely look it up next time. I have no idea what's going on. It's very weird. Very odd. Who knows? Not me. Very strange, though.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
Ah, yes, this shit.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Oh, I hear a baby. You're a baby, but I don't see a baby. Oh no, it's the goddamn boosters. They make a sound that sounds like one of the babies whenever they engage. I remember that being a thing, too. Can't do that. Oh, calm down, big band. Oh, calm down, big band. Nothing's happening other than the fucking frame rate going to shit. Probably. I mean, he's got shoulder stabilizers. It's not just his feet. And just because something's hard doesn't mean people couldn't do it. I mean, if you gave me jet boots, I would fucking learn how to use those things. Uh-huh. Exactly. The water jet pack, God, I've seen that water jet pack. It looks fun. I would use it. I would use it in a heartbeat. I mean, if I had $1 million, I'd do a lot of things. If I had $1 million, I'd invest to make another $1 million, hopefully. And probably charity. And probably quite a bit of charity. Uh-huh. Now we'll definitely have to call it soon. I might call it even sooner just because the game is being complete shit right now. It's really struggling. I was so hopeful, I was like, this time it'll run better. I have a better graphics card, and it, in some ways, is running worse. It's not unplayable, I'm just stubborn. It might be unwatchable, but that's nothing new. You think a game being unwatchable is going to keep me from playing it? Even though I'm definitely more susceptible to it, and I definitely have less patience for it, I still maintain that shit like this happens. Either normally, what would really happen here, next time I should go find a save. We're gonna save really fast and see if that fixes it. Except I don't think I can leave this area, which really sucks. It's seemingly getting worse, and nothing's happening is the problem. So I'm gonna try a fresh reboot. This is what I get for idling in the game too long. I don't think so. Oh god, I can't. Is there a way to turn off? It is.
Exiting zero gravity. Zero gravity.
Is there more than one zero gravity guy? That would be nice. Guys, I need to go back. Guys, I need to go back. Well, I guess we have to just live with that. As soon as I get to the next save, I'll try restarting the game, see if that helps at all. The thing that sucks is we're only 15, like, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here in 15 minutes. As soon as it says it has the next ad break, I'll probably call it. I will probably call it at the next save. So I'm like, god damn it. Holy shit. I do like the detail of how they handle space. Very good. What the fuck? I don't remember if that gives me level 2 or not. The whole dang ship? Hey, how far can I fly? Nope. Fly too far, you'll go into space. We wouldn't want that. There we go. And I might as well. I know where to go. I wasn't sure if there's anything else out there other than... Uh-huh. Oh, hello. Hello, baby. Got one of them. Don't know what happened to their body, though. Oh my god, that's so many explosives. God damn it. Asshole. What's funny is I kind of remember this happening last time, too. It was like, I got to about this point, and it was like, something about the game is unplayable, I'm gonna have to look into this. Giving me a little bit of nosh. I'm getting a little bit of nosh from it. That's the other thing, is usually I don't get nauseous from stuff like this, but like the slowdown is getting a little barfy for me too. That's why I'm like, try restarting, see if that helps. Yeah, it's stuttering really bad.
Exiting zero gravity.
It is not great. Okay, bye. Does it actually do damage? I don't actually know. Aw. Wanted to take it with me. I just wanted to take it with me.
Warning. Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
I mean, when I first opened the game, it also had, like, even some stutters and slowdowns, which was really where I was like, oh no, is it still gonna have problems? Come on, man. Come on, man. Cut me some slack. Alright, let me save. Let me restart the game. I'm glad I didn't. Like, ran past a couple saves, too. Let me check something first. Oh, it might be CPU bottleneck, actually. What? How? My CPU was running, like, stupid high. What? Like, nothing is running at 100%, but the CPU was, like, chugging. Maybe? But, like, I didn't even need to reset anything. I just had to click out of the window and click back into it.
Engineering log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple reports.
It's fine now. Weird.
Christ, still can't believe the Chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it. Until those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primary's laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why. I'm taking Danvers.
It's still stuttering a little. I might reset after this.
Focused or it'll crack. Temple out.
We open up the tram. save one more time.
Lifting station lockdown.
The water. You're a little queasy for some reason. I have no idea what's going on. Like I said, it's something I'm gonna look into. I don't know why it's being so fussy. Here's what we're gonna do. Saved. Reset the game, see if that helps. Reset the game, see if that helps. Come on, Dead Space, I believe in you. Come on, Dead Space, I believe in you. Oh. Oh. I think we're good now. I had a background system also running a shit ton of CPU seemingly out of nowhere. Thanks, computer. Thank you for that, computer. Was weird. Come on. Okay, that's running better. This is running better. This also got messed up last time, I feel like. Okay, that might be better. Yeah, I think it was a weird memory leak thing. Oh, nope, it's still doing it. And in fact, my GPU is now at 90%. Though my head isn't acting weird, so that's good, I guess.
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, but it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure. Fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
I would do my best. It definitely is running better. It definitely is running better. Still has a slowdown. It still has a stutter every now and then, but it's definitely running better. Probably for the best. Like I said, it also is it probably could be mitigated if they would just let me cap the frame rate, but they won't. The more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Why would they not let you cap the frame rate? It's so weird. Also, for New Game Plus, I'm surprised that you still have to find all the keys. I really thought they were going to let you have those from the beginning. I don't know. Weird. Time for everyone's favorite room. I don't like this room. I don't hate this room. The next room isn't, like, unplayably scary. Engineering deck log, F. Holloway. Check-in time, 1738 hours. Inspection, 0505. Zone 5 of 5, zones checked. Condition subpar. Notification filed. Comments. More absences. Not just the unitologist sneaking off for religious exceptions or whatever. We're seeing serious gaps in the rotation. People going on sick with sleep deprivation, self-inflicted injuries, or just disappearing. They go off shift, and they don't come back. Someone said the ship's been attacked. Bullshit. We're all at the ass end of nowhere. Who'd come all this way to attack a mining ship? And yeah, the captain is dead. Carmack says one of the bridge staff killed him. I swear to God, the rumors on this deck are out of control. Lost contact with the bridge. No rig link. No security hardline. Nothing. Okay, this is beyond rumors. Fuck this. Getting out while I still can.
Clearance confirmed.
I feel like I'm doing a much better job with my performances recently. I'm speaking much more confidently. More and I'll be max. I mean, part of the problem is they really want you to play this game with the assumption that you have whatever graphics card you have, it wants all of the graphics card. Which would be great if I wasn't trying to do other things like, I don't know, stream.
Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
I do love this room. I also hate this room. Careful that one. This is... You're a baby. I hear a baby. I hear a baby. One baby? Only another baby? Book the baby. Got lots of contact beam. Guess it could come out of that. Oh, that's bad. Fuck. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I got him. Thought I missed that second shot, actually. God, the contact beam fucking rules. I love this thing.
Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, I should have brought that in here. Whoops. Well, it's definitely running better now. I'll have to keep that in mind. Like I said, I'm gonna do some research, see if I can help with the memory leaks at all. Gotta do this. What it's like. That's what it's like to own a computer, everybody. If you own a video gaming computer, you just sometimes gotta do the research and make sure it works. It's just what you gotta do. It is the trade-off. I mean, consoles have their own problems, but I always will admit I like that a console can be plug and play. They usually don't have performance issues. Usually. It's funny, we also just kind of accepted some of the performance issues. Things like Shadow of the Colossus ran like dog water. That game also kind of makes sense that it ran like dog water. You know, given its whole deal. Oh, this baby's tough. That baby, not so tough. Did I get hit in there? No. Fine now. I have a lot of flamethrower. I might use some flamethrower for a little bit. Ah, yes. This dreaded hallway. I love and hate this hallway. Rig unavailable for priority message. Transcript provided to available storage. Thank you, Jiang. Tai? Jiang? You there? Fuck. It's keeping them. The centrifuge is offline. We're running out of time. No rig link contact since they left, Chief. They're gone, aren't they? But we armed them with everything we had. They'd have sent word if there was trouble. What did they fall down a fucking hole? Shit. There's a full tectonic load hanging off our asses. What if we turn off the gravity tethers? Drop the load, buy ourselves time. I tried! Unless I rip out half the ship's wiring, it takes a CEC board member's override to drop all the ore. All that ore. Can't risk shit off the share loaders. And without the centrifuge to balance the ship, we're talking planetfall in hours. If we're that lucky. Yeah, I like that shit. That's the shit I like. I like when the game actually, you know, addresses the, like... Uh-oh. Woo. Addresses, like, setting stuff like that. Just needed a second to load. Oh, we hit 3 hours. Honestly, we could save this till next time. I'm fine hitting 3 hours here and pulling it here. That'd give me some time to do some extra stuff I need to do. I need to work on something. I need to do a little bit of prep for Friday still. I need to organize some notes. I have so many goddamn notes. You don't even want to know how many notes I've already made, and we've played exactly 2 hours of game, technically, if you consider session 0 gameplay time. I mean, it's kind of like gameplay time. I could see the logic in that session 0 is a part of gameplay time, so... I'm doing pretty okay. It's a good start of the game. How much money do I have? And I've got... Oh, man, I'm almost there. I've got 80,000. I only need another 19k. Ads are kicking in. They didn't say anything. They didn't tell me. I haven't gotten a notification yet to block them, so I will probably block them. So, sorry. You don't get 3 hours of ads, Twitch. I've noticed that sometimes they'll kick on and they won't tell me, and sometimes they'll be like delayed. Sometimes people will tell me that they've started, but not really. It's very odd. I don't understand. There they go. There they go. Found them. So I'm gonna go ahead and snooze them. So we'll start my outro here. Thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. Before we go, we're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna make a prompt, and then I have to draw that prompt, and I'll share it before we raid out. If you want to participate in chat, all you got to do is type in chat. Whatever chat says, I'll use as a reference. And I'll share the image before you go. So, unlimited power. Unlimited power. Boy. Harnessing unlimited power in my flamethrower. You want to add to that? I'll give you guys a minute or so. I gotta open the rest of my stuff. Thanks, Hydrate. Oh, thanks, Hydrate Bot. Might go for a walk too or something. We'll see. I need some outside time. It's really nice outside. It's like just genuinely really nice. If you have a chance to go outside, everybody, make sure to go take a walk. Just saying. Probably nice where you are too. It's just October month has started. Finally, September weather is here. It was that nice kind of like, it's not hot, but it's not cold. It was really nice outside earlier. I went outside for a little bit to get some air. The cat. So... do that. Paint. Weird. Why was that why was that so small? Why was that so tiny? Alright. We do this. This will also give me... I'll probably prep the... I still will have an evening stream, don't you worry. It's thick. I'll be fine. It's probably the lack of caffeine. I've been trying to cut down on caffeine, so I've been drinking a lot more tea. I didn't make any coffee today, so I think my body's just like, why are you not taking care of yourself? You have a substance to abuse. Probably. I mean, that's sometimes what it feels like when it comes to having drinking like a lot of coffee. That. We'll do that. Also, I've noticed I do this sometimes with my ending slate drawings. I don't give myself enough space. So I'm trying to give myself more space. Ah, I'll do that. That's the only letter I got in. All right. Stick around to the very end, everybody. I also do a bit of a closing bit. Wait. Tease me for always mellow. Uh-huh. Careful with tea. It can be more I'm just getting store-bought Bigelow. Bigelow tea does not have that much caffeine in it. It should be fine. Mm-hmm. I'm getting the fucking grocery store shelf Bigelow standard Earl Grey and lemon caffeine tea. Because I need a less caffeinated beverage. I mean, to be fair, I got tired yesterday. I like drank one cup of tea, and then by the time I went to bed, I was like, I'm actually tired. I'll go to bed. Which is why I'm doing that. I'm like, I've learned, hey, everybody, it's good to be a little tired sometimes. It's a good thing. It's your body telling you need to go take a break. It's good. It's good. It's healthy. It's healthy for your body to tell you you're a little tired. Like, it's actually a good thing. Anyways, stick around to the very end, everybody. I also do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat, or the daywalkers in our chat, can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows. It is almost lunchtime for vampires. Actually, it's almost dinner. It's almost dinner time for daywalkers. But thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, or there's a link to all the socials and the Discord. We post we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community out there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out, and it's just super rad that you guys have been willing to do that. And I mean, like, honestly, it's the only way that it's the only other way people learn about the stream. I make my posts online. That's the only thing that I do. The only other way that anyone knows about this is if you tell your friends. So tell your friends. They don't like the stream, probably not your friends. But yeah, go tell people about the stream. I won't. And as always, a huge thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon, Ko-fi, and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects. The stream would not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you get, like commissions. Commissions are now open on Ko-fi. If you want to check that out, there are commissions for tokens. They're open and available. I'm trying to prepare a post for it, so that way everybody can get in on that. So if you want a commission of a token done, that's now available, and I'll be working on next trying to get different kinds of commissions set up on Ko-fi. So I would appreciate if you check that out. Otherwise, you can find the rest of the stuff in Patreon and Ko-fi here. That will take you to, that'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to your mods for doing a wonderful job of holding back the road. I'm for anyone becoming famous. Just thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you had a great time. I love playing Dead Space, and I've been liking New Game Plus so far. The biggest difference is, yeah, they've just had 8's a little bit more challenging. And I like that. I'm fine with that. It's been fun. I will say, I will admit, I got my expectations up maybe a little bit, because they're like, new enemies! And I was like, new enemies? What the fuck? Haven't seen anything new so far as we've seen harder enemies earlier in the game. Fair enough. Still gonna enjoy it. There's still new stuff. I'm pretty sure that one log we read on Isaac Clarke was definitely new. So there's new stuff to be had, and I like this game. I always want to maintain this. Dead Space I love as a game. My intent with Mothership is I want to take a lot of the things I actually like about Dead Space and try to make a more cerebral experience out of it. That's one of the things. That's one of the goals of the Mothership game is I love a lot of what Dead Space wants to like bring to the table. It just doesn't really explore the space. In my opinion, it doesn't really explore the space all that well. And I want to try to give it a crack. I want to try to engage with some of the things that Dead Space brings up, but doesn't really explore. And that's fine. It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be a good game to do that. It's just something I want to try. So I'll get you through housekeeping and get you on your way. Check out the rest of our friends in Goblin Entertainment here. If I spell it correct. That link tree has links to everyone's channels and everything that they've done and they've been up to, and the rest of my stuff can be found here, which has everything that I post to, so you should go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. And stick around. Let's go say hi to John. Go let him know that I came back from Atlanta and that I'm alive and that I had a good time. So stick around for that. John's a good boy. He's doing... Looks like he's farming for shiny Cyndaquil, it looks like. Everybody go say hi to him. He's great. He's playing Japanese Gold, it seems. That is, in fact, Japanese Gold. I mean, that's probably Pokemon. I can't read Japanese. I can't read Japanese, guys. I need to take my Wagotabi lessons. So stick around for that. Otherwise, have yourselves a good evening. Take it easy. I will be back later. And remember... Flamethrower is good if you put enough points into it. They actually I think they kind of overtuned the Flamethrower a little bit. They kind of went a little overboard, I think. I think they were like, I think the Flamethrower, they were like, it needs more oomph, and they kind of cranked it a little bit much, I think. Guys, I'm super excited for Friday, and I'm super scared. Listen, I planned a lot. It's one of those, I'm sitting on a bombshell right now. It's one of those things that I'm like, I'm really looking forward to it, but This is what the Flamethrower looks like in Dead Space. I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell is going on with with my computer. Yep, it's always Dead Space. Dead Space